Preeti's family was in a lot of trouble. Through a series of several business failures, she and her husband had gotten into a deep level of debt, a level of debt that they could never hope to repay. And the moneylenders were coming and demanding repayment, threatening physical violence if they didn't pay. And Preeti and her husband could just see no way out of this situation. They even considered suicide, and debt suicide in the part of India where Preeti and her husband live at that time was a fairly common way for people living in poverty to escape a situation that had no other escape. They talked about it and decided that instead of doing that, they would just flee the situation. So Preeti and her husband left the city and were hiding out. Not even her family came to look for her. The loan sharks were very angry, but the only people who came after her were the mothers from Preeti's mother's group. And they were concerned because they knew the place that Preeti and her husband had fled to would not be a place where their daughter could continue her education. So they tried to persuade her to come back to the city. They told her, look, take all the debt that you've taken on and take a loan from the mother's group. It's a lower interest rate and we'll give you terms of repayment that are more manageable for you. We'll help you to make this work. And most importantly, we'll look out for you. When the loan sharks come to your door and demanding repayment or threatening you, we'll let them know that we're with you and we're taking care of you and that the loan shark has no place here anymore. So Preeti and her husband, after some conversation with these mothers, decided to give it a try. They came back to the city and they started this process. It was a long process, and when I met Preeti, she was just a few months away from finishing all these loan payments so that she and her family, for the first time, would be debt-free. Her husband had gotten a job as a driver, and she had a small provisions store, and their daughter was back in school. They got a second chance because of these mothers, and that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to create a space where these women can look out for each other and demonstrate the skills that they have and their ability to change the world.